Hey guys, welcome back to Magical Miniature Monday. I am so excited. The new Honeydukes Miniverse are out and we are jumping in headlong into the new ones and creating a whole new portion of the Harry Potter world in miniature. So super excited about that. I have gone ahead and purchased all of the capsules from the MGA website. I just thought it will make it so much easier. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make the recipe book. Now this is not going to be a tutorial for that because I've already made a very detailed tutorial, and I will link that in the description box below because these guides are made very similar to the Harry Potter potion series, and so building the book will be nearly the same. I'm going to go over a few things that are different to be aware of in like building the how to put the pages together so that they work well. So I'm going to go over that, and then I'm going to decorate the cover differently, obviously, because we're working on Honeydukes candies. So it's going to be a candy recipe book. So, but building the actual book, the cover and everything is going to be exactly the same. So we have all 12 of the Series 1, Wave 1 here, and there are two styles. So some of them end with their page like this, and it has this. So all of these end that way. All of these end with an extra graphic at the end because they don't have as many steps, so they don't have as many pages. This would be a page, this would be a page. So I'm going to be cutting off this little thing here off of all of those because I want to reuse those in different ways. So those are going to be fun. Now when we fold them together, it's going to create a little bit of a different pattern because of the way the fold ends. Let me open this up to see if I can show you. So there's that one. And then here is this one. Now it looks, right here it looks the same, but remember we're cutting this off. So this one ends out and this one ends in. So we've got to figure out how to do that so that the overlap does not cover our first picture there. So it'll be a lot easier to understand as I do it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off all of those end pieces. Okay, so I've cut off all of those and I'm going to set those aside because we're going to be doing various different projects with those, so we'll set those over there. Now the first booklet is going to be one of these from the bottom. We're going to take this one and this one, the next one. Okay, so the last page of this one and the first page of the next one, those are going to overlap. You're going to glue those together. Okay, I'm going to fold that up and continue on down the line like so. First page to the last page to the first page of the next one. Just overlapping. I'm going to glue those down together. First, I'm going to put them all together. Alright, so here we go. Now these are all of the ones that ended with this page originally, okay? So I'm going to kind of tap those so that they're nice and in order and in line. Alright. Now then, let's grab one of these. Now, the first one's going to work just fine, okay? Well, yeah, let's grab this one. Doesn't matter. So the first one, this is the one that ended with the wrong direction, right? First one's going to work just fine. Okay. Next one, however, is going to end the same way the next one begins, which means I would either have to cover that up to connect them, which I don't want to do, or I can refold the next one in line. So instead of it being like this, I'm just going to fold it against its original folding, right? So just like that, I'm going to kind of push those down. Now then, this one is going to go on top of that one. And we have our row there. So it just doesn't end and we don't cover up any of our stuff. Now then, this next one is going to stay the way it came. I'm going to glue that to that and it's going to keep going. But again, we've just created it to where it is the wrong direction. So the next one in line, we have to fold the opposite direction. Fold it. See how that's folded? And then fold that one. And that one's originally that way, but we're going to fold it back against itself. So you just do that through the whole thing. And then we're going to kind of push down and crease those edges. All right. Now then, this one is ready to be glued down to that one. Okay. And then we'll continue on down the line like so. And this one has to be folded back. Crease those edges good, and we're going to glue that right there. Just like so, right there. Okay, and the next one is just going to be connected like regular. Just like that. Now then, got to remember that folding those and gluing them together, you're going to have sections now, where this one is all accordion folded together now. These few sections at the end are not actually connected yet because we have to glue them together. So when you're gluing them, I recommend art glitter glue. It won't ripple your paper too much. And just go through and glue those various pages. So I'm just going to make the cover just like in the other tutorial, the main cover, but I'm going to decorate it different, obviously, so I'll be back when I'm done. Okay guys, so here is my finished Honeydukes candy recipe book. I just took pieces from my extra ones and some of my packaging and an extra one here. So I've got all of my recipes in here, and I love that they are so strikingly colored so you can really see where each recipe starts. That's pretty cool. So I guess we need to get into this. The first recipe, Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans. Woo! Woo! Excuse the paint on my hands. I just got done painting this little thing. So I cannot wait for this one. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to take our mica powders, mix them into our beans, add our resin and mixy mix, cure, and demold, and then repeat with the different mica powders, build our little box, add our little beans, and we get Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. All right, let's get started. Cannot wait. All right, so here is our capsule, our adorable Honeydukes. I love that it says Honeydukes. I'm going to be using these in my craft room to store things after I get done making these. But right now, look how cute the little box is. I just love it. Come on. Come on. It's so stinking cute. I love it so much. Alright, so here we go. We've got our resin, our box, our bean mold with this adorable little Honeydukes labeling. Come on, come off of here. Thank you. Alright, then we have our cute little bright hues. Honeydukes. Woo! After we get done building this, we get to put it in the candy cart. Woohoo! Got glue on my fingers and it's coming off everywhere. Alright, I'm going to set this to the side for right now. And let's get started with making 5 billion beans. Okay, so I actually have a duplicate of the Bertie Bott's beans, so I'm just going to make up several of them. I got all my little Bertie Bott's beans, and that took a minute, you know, like for real. Alright, so I've just got these sitting in the box for the colors. I'm going to make up this thing here. I think this side goes down first. I think. I think that's how it works. Maybe. Good enough. Oh. Okay. Now to pour these in, making a massive mess. So I had 3 trays. I did yellow, blue, and red. I did yellow and red, then I did blue and purple, and then I did green and orange, and that almost filled up the whole box. So just to let you know how many of those you're going to be making, this is 6 trays worth right here. And there's still plenty of resin to make more. I just, yeah. It takes a minute to make that many Bertie Bott's beans. Takes a minute and a few minutes. Get this box open. Not tearing it up. Oh, I love this box. It's so cute. Alright. These go in first, I believe. This one. Then, okay, so these. It's like, which one goes first, the chicken or the egg? Get down there. So yeah, that's how I thought it went, how I thought the inside box went, but the tabs were a little different on that box. Okay. Make sure my box is all the way down in. Alright. Love that it has the little Honeydukes on the bottom. How cute is that? Okay. I'm going to put this. Which side? Which side do I want to the front? Yep, I'm going to do that one right there. Okay, and then, okay, and for the really fun part, making those tabs go in to their slots. I'm going to push that down a little bit, kind of get it ready for its tab. Hopefully I can do this without tearing up the box. It's so tiny. Get on in there. Oh my gosh, I did it. Wow, that one was tough. That was tough. Good luck on that one, y'all. Woo. But, oh my gosh, look how cute it is. Oh my gosh. It's just the cutest thing ever. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. That is so cool. I dig it. I have a teeny tiny Bertie Bott's beans. Yeah, that's fun. Years ago, probably I don't know, years ago, at the beginning of this channel, I created a Bertie Bott's beans box that was probably half this size, and that was crazy. And it was using UV resin and a kit that I got from Sophie and Toffee, I think, and I altered it to be a Bertie Bott's vending machine, and I made a little Bertie Bott's with shaky bits inside. So if you want to see that, I'll link that in the description box below. I love how it turned out, but that was really fun. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to try to get these back in here without popping them open. I'm going to close these up because I love how they're displayed in their little box. I'm going to put this back on because I love that it has the logo and everything on it. And that's how I want to display those, because I think they're going to look, they kind of look like little boxes of candy that way. So, all right, let's, I'm going to put the lid back on this. Save this resin for another day so I can display it in my candy cart. So the last thing we gotta do is put our stuff in the candy cart. Let's do it. Okay guys, I am so excited. Okay, so the little mica powders, I'm thinking I created this shelf right here. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. I created this shelf to house our little mica powders. Look how cute. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it. Okay, so our candy powders are going there. And down here, so down here I have a little door, and all of our resins can go down in there and we can kind of see them. And we can put our molds down there if we want to. And I'm going to put my little recipe book down there as well. Lots of room for all the things. So there we go. And then put my little spoon away. So these can be used for our candies, put candies in, but it's also a great size. It's the perfect size for holding our spoons in there. And then, so we can put our candies in here. You could put them up here if you wanted to. Make a row of Bertie Bott's every flavor beans if you want. Or, I think I'm going to put mine over here. So I think I'm going to end up displaying mine right up here. I kind of love that it kind of sits up there like a little display shelf. You can put different ones up there if you want. Or you can just leave them sitting here however you want. Now, the taller items are not going to fit on these shelves. These shelves are for the shorter things like the chocolate frogs, etc. Or like empty boxes, because some of these come with like little boxes like the cauldron cakes. The little cauldron cakes boxes can fit in there, and all of the other ones can just sit out wherever you want them to sit. Mine's going right there. All right, so the other thing I want to do in this video is decorate the candy cart, because I've got all these great spaces that need some logos and things, and I've got all of these extra pieces and parts from the my extra things here and the packaging. So we're gonna cut up some packaging and decorate. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start by putting this little piece, came from the back of the guide. I'm going to glue it onto the door back here. I kind of like the idea. It kind of looks like you're looking through the window at Honeydukes. And since our cart is clear down here, I kind of like the idea of putting it right there on the door. So you kind of have like this view, right? You're kind of like the idea of that. So I'm going to put that right here. Yeah, I like that a lot. And then we have our little logo on this door. So that looks really cute, I think. What do you think? That's pretty adorable. All right, next. All right, so now I'm gonna take the Honeydukes symbols and I'm gonna cut those out, and then I'm gonna glue them right in the middle here. They're a little smaller, and I designed this kind of by eyeball. I didn't design it to the Honeydukes logo or anything, so we'll just see how it fits. We'll just see how it fits. We'll do what we can do. All right. Cut this out. See what happens. How does it fit? Wow. Y'all, I totally eyeballed that shape. I did not measure it. I just was going for the look of the Wow. I got that pretty dang close, man. You know what? Sometimes the old brain works, you know. I have a good eye for spatial shapes and stuff. So that's kind of fun. And that's going to look really cute on there. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so fun. I love this series already. Oh, I love that this cart came out all right. I was a little worried that it wasn't going to come out how I was imagining it in my head. And so, yeah, sometimes things just work out, you know? Imagine that. Wow. Dang. That's pretty cool. So on camera it looks like a vastly different color of pink, but in person it's actually not as big of a difference as it is on camera, I don't think. But dang. Well, there you go, guys. Totally by accident that actually works out, and I kind of like the different color on the edges. I kind of I'm all right with the fact that it doesn't go all the way to the edges, but you know, we do what we can. So, you know, you don't actually have to go online and look for a logo and resize it, because you can just use these logos from your packaging. It works out. Hey, sometimes crafting works out, y'all. And if you are wanting to make your own candy cart like this one, I do have the SVG file available, and it is linked in the build video, which I will link below. And I will also link the SVG files, but I'm also, you know, the build video kind of tells you what it is and all of that good stuff. I have created an SVG file, cut file for lasers, but I also went back and made one for cutting things like on your Cricut Maker. So I have two separate files. One has files that will work in the Cricut Design Space, and that is explained in detail in the listing. But yeah, gosh, I love that. It just looks so cool. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Right, so let me see here. What else do I want to put back here? Got chocolate frogs. Chocolate frogs might be cute over here. Let's do that. I'm gonna cut this one out. Turn it into a chocolate frog poster. That will be cute. I don't know if I want to do it catty or straight. I'm thinking maybe catty. It kind of gives it a little bit of whimsy. A little whimsy. This one, I'm actually going to put, for the Bertie Bott's beans, I'm going to put at the other end of the cart because I've got my Bertie Bott's beans at the top, on top of that shelf. And I kind of like that this is advertising. It kind of makes it look like it's a big sign. So that's going to go over there. Let me see, what else? What is the other one that I have? So that's Bertie Bott's. Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. Where's the other one that I have? Oh, sugar quills. That's the other extra one that I had. So I bought a box from MGA, and that was 15 capsules, and it came with an extra sugar quill, extra Bertie Bott's, and an extra chocolate frog. And I think everybody got the same number because I think there's 2 of those in every box, I think. So I think I'm gonna put this up here. Maybe I'll lift you guys up so you can see what I'm actually doing. I think this is going to be really cute right up here. So I'm just going to glue that sucker on there. I like it. Let's see. Good idea. Just decorate the cart. Just decorate the cart. I dig it. I dig it so much. It's so cute. I love my art glitter glue. Is like the best glue for making miniatures because it dries quick and it's so precision and easy. Alright. There we go. Okay, I like the back. I think that turned out cool. Love that. Alright, so let's turn this around. Sorry guys for the kind of janky background. I'm still working on what I want to do there, but for now. Alright, so this one's going to go here. And I think I'm going to create, not right now, but like a frame or something to go around it, perhaps. So I'm going to try to get it centered, eyeball it to centered best I can. I like that. That looks pretty cool. All right. Ooh, you know what? We've got this area up here. I feel like I want to do something here. Let me look. Do I have any? Let's see what we got here. What can we put there? That's such a skinny space. This is from the sugar quills, and it has like these 3 images of the Honeydukes sign. So let me try to cut those out. Oh my gosh. There's almost like, there's 3 different sizes, but these 2 are pretty close and this one's larger. So I'm going to try to put that one in the center and then put the other 2 on the sides. Kind of like the Honeydukes signage on the storefront. in Universal Studios. I got the opportunity to go there in 2021. I got an incredible rate so that I could actually go. It was a one-time thing, and probably never get to go back, but it was so much fun. We had an incredible time. It was so well done and so well built, and it just felt like you were in world, and it was pretty amazing. I would definitely go back in a heartbeat. Cutting out tiny, tiny, tiny things. All right, let me see. I need a magnifying glass. Do the same thing. Hopefully I don't drop this tiny little thing because I don't think I have another one. Let's make sure I've got everything the right side up. I wasn't even paying attention before, so it's probably a good thing I got it. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cute. Just that little bit of a detail there. You can kind of tell what it says, but also, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, and I feel like that space right there is screaming for something. Let me look. I think that is going to be the perfect size for the back of the shelf. So I'm going to cut out that Honeydukes right there. Okay, so I've got that cut out. Little Honeyduke sign. Put a little glue on that bad boy and stick it on. You know, most of this, by the time I get this filled, you probably won't see much of this, so... Well, that just kind of worked out too. That nice cute little bumpy bump there. I totally just made that up on the fly. Didn't have a whole lot of thought process behind the design on the back. I just wanted to add some interest, and that just fits perfectly right there. How cute is that? So by the time I get another one of these, see, it'll be kind of covered up, but it's still there. I love that so much. You know, and at some point these might end up getting put into, you know, the window or something, and I might put Candies there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's so many possibilities of where to put your stuff on here. So cool. Okay, so I fussy cut the packaging, the lettering on the packaging, and I think I'm gonna put it up on top. I think it'll look really cute. Okay, Hogsmeade, a legendary wizarding sweet shop. I love that that's on there. That's so fun. If it had been a little smaller, I would have put it on my recipe book, but it was just a little bit too... It was just a little bit too big, and you wouldn't have been able to read it. Okay, it may not be perfectly straight, but oh well, it's on there now. Alrighty, there we go. I love it. Okay, there it's on there. Well, you can see it now. My exposure was up a little bit. I love it. It's so cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and that subscribe button, and we'll be back next Monday with more Magical Miniature Mondays with Resin Belle.